All right, Zahid Valencia, 86 kilogram world team rep for Team USA. From April of last year to now, how different of a wrestler is Zahid Valencia?
I think I'm just more focused, more dominant, more just all around. Just I think I've evolved my wrestling, my mind's stronger, my conditioning's better, my technique's better. So I just think everything that I've done since then, it's better,
Yeah. You made shockwaves when you made the move from Arizona State to Stillwater. How much has it benefited you?
I think extremely. And you could see the success that I'm having right now. And that was the plan. I'm not gonna go move to lose. Obviously, it's not losing, it's learning. But just everything, coaches, partners, it's everything that I could have asked for and more.
Yeah. In some ways, was losing at the trials almost like a reset moment for you that you're like, all right, I got to change it up. Like if you make the team, or if you even make the trials finals and lose to David, are you like, all right, let me stay the course?
Yeah, it was that whole kind of last few months was kind of a struggle. I didn't know if I wanted to wrestle for Mexico or continue trying to make a U.S. team. If I'm going to stay at ASU, I'm not. So it was just a big struggle. And after I lost, I still needed a few weeks to think about it, talk to my parents, my friends, and then coaches. And then ultimately, I think just the Lord spoke to me in a good time. And I think it was just the perfect time to move. And, I've been happy and better for it.
With David being retired now and your coach, how much has he shared about his own personal approach to wrestling you?
Yeah, it's when I ask and he gives his input. He doesn't bombard me or anything because I feel like he knows I'm at that level. It's just fixing little things and he knows what it takes. So just like a Final X, like he knew what Dake was gonna come out and do the second match. He's like, hey, he's gonna come out strong, hard. So just little things like that he's helped me and what he did. And I feel like we had such really close careers, like all the way to high school and how we grew from 106 pounders to eventually 86 kilos. So we've had kind of the same journey. So it's just awesome to be able to hopefully replicate it, go win gold worlds and Olympics.
Yeah. What are the areas you're trying to improve? Like your offense has always been really, really strong. You're able to get the legs, great go behind. You got the full gamut. But what are the areas of emphasis for you?
Honestly, right now, I think my top game has gone a lot better. As you see, I was able to turn Dake, but just if you could get a takedown and a turn, it just makes that match just exponentially safer. For me, especially, I feel like I can do reshots and everything. So just working on my turns on top, I think, is one thing I've been focusing on.
Your weight is one that's got a lot of attention, a lot of excitement around it. What do you know about that field at 86 kilograms?
I just know I'm gonna go out there and win. I know there's tough guys. I know the Bulgarian, the Olympian, and all these guys that you just hear from Flow and UWW and stuff. So I keep an eye out on who's the top, but I don't really like to deep dive and like, oh, what did they do? This. I leave that to my coaches. Hey, watch out for a high C or watch out for an underhook or this, and then I just go out there and wrestle my match.
Yeah, a lot of people have converged. You got Kadim Magomedov moving up from 74 to 86. Cameron Gassimpur moving down from 92 to 86. That was David's last opponent that he wrestled, the Iranian. I'm sure you watched that match. Just your thoughts on potential match against Gassimpur.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I want to wrestle the best in the world, and I think him and the Bulgarian are top two guys. So I think I could beat them. My coaches believe in me, my teammates. So I just got to go out there and prove it.
Yeah. This is your second time on the team. You're on the team in 23. What is the energy for this team? You've been on two different teams. That team had a lot of the stalwarts that have been on teams for years. And now you're one of three guys that have made a team in the past.
Yeah, no, for sure. This team feels a lot different, young. The energy's a little different. People down there making TikToks and stuff where, before being with, the guys like JB and Taylors and stuff like that. It's just, I feel more like the vet. I'm the second oldest after Snyder. So I feel like I got to kind of have that that leadership quality in me, that role model where it's like, hey, let's go. I've been here before. I've medaled, but I want the whole team to do good. And I think if we focus, I think we have a really good team, a young team that could do very well.
Yeah. What's been the message from Coach Zahid and the USA staff to you since you've made the team?
Just continue doing what I've been doing. You know, I think I've done a lot of ranking events this year, or ranking events and tournaments throughout the season. So they've seen a lot of my matches, and I think they're happy with where I'm going and my success rate, and they're just looking for me to continue doing that.
What went into the decision not wrestling at the last ranking series event?
Just to stay healthy. You know, I wanted to go, talked with my coaches. They decided to hold me back, but I'm 100% now. I think it was the right move. I was supposed to go to Budapest, then Japan after, go train out there, but stayed back home. We have a lot of good partners, so I'm feeling great, itching to go compete again. So I think it was the right choice.
Who do you train a lot with at Oklahoma State?
There's so many. Dustin Platt, DJ, Hamidi, Isaac, Olenek, David, Tyler, Caldwell, wrestled with Jimmy. So literally anyone I could grab my hands on, it's been good.
You ever roll with Wyatt?
With Wyatt, a couple of times with Wyatt.
Really?
Too. Yeah, he's fun to go with.
No
really
kidding.
Fun. Yeah.
That would be crazy to see.
Yeah, no.
You know, you got quite a few Cowboys on this team, or guys with the RTC. What has that been like? Just, you know, that kind of manifesting sort of David's, you know, what he kind of set out to do a year ago.
Yeah, it's been great, especially for me, you know, coming from ASU, and I was kind of the only one really making teams. So I was traveling by myself a lot. So just having people with, you know, the same goals, same mindsets, and traveling with each other and growing and bonding, you know, it's been great. And it's, you know, I'm happy to see our success gives David his success, because he's been an awesome coach, college and RTC. You know, he wants the best for everyone. He's been focused and determined to give us everything we need.
Yeah. You're, I'm thinking how I want to say this. I'll back up maybe. Your dad, Ruben, one of the top coaches in the country out in California, Monster Garage. How has his relationship as a coach, dad, maybe changed for you over the years, where now it's like, okay, this is, you know, Coach Jones, it's Coach Taylor's thing. How are you utilizing him?
He's dad now. He gives me pointers, and he'll speak his mind of what he thinks I need to do. But I think, you know, he was so on me throughout, you know, youth wrestling, high school and stuff. As soon as I left to college, I was just like, if I want to be the best, it's because I want to be the best, not because dad wants to or anything like that. So he kind of let me go in the wrestling aspect of things, and it's like, all right, let's see it. But he'll still give me advice and stuff that I seek sometimes. And, you know, I still think he's the best coach in the world. You know, he's proven it. He's gotten a lot of guys, you know, to D1 level. And now, like, he's got Epinesa in the world U20 or U17. So he's just producing a lot of champions for sure.
Yeah, no question. I think one thing that's been consistent for you throughout your career and just interviewing you a lot, your confidence is really high. So I had a question that's like, man, you beat Kyle Dake 3 times in a row. Does something like that impact your confidence?
Oh yeah, it makes me more confident. I was already confident that I was gonna beat him. It's just I just think I could go out there and beat everyone. You know, I think I could, any weight, anywhere, I could win. I think that was just instilled in me growing up, and it's because the way I train that makes me more confident in my matches. It's just because I train this hard doesn't mean I'm gonna go out there and lose. Like, there's no way I'm gonna let that other guy beat me. So that's kind of like just the mindset that I have.
Do you have a favorite match or memory in wrestling? Like one that maybe wasn't your biggest match, maybe it was, but like one like, man, this was a fun match. I love this. I love the way I competed.
Yeah, probably I would say my first NCAA title. Just because freshman year I had such a good season, undefeated, and the way I lost to Mark, headgear pull and everything. So, you know, immediately after that, back to the drawing board. Did the same thing my sophomore year, undefeated. Saw Mark in the finals, and, you know, finally getting that NCAA championships, stepping off the mat, hugging my mom and my dad. I think that was one of the coolest experiences I've had.
Yeah, for sure. What does "don't trip" mean to you?
Don't trip. That's the motto. You know, things don't always go your way in life, and you just can't dwell on it too much. Don't trip, move on to the next thing.
Cool. Tyler, you got any questions for Zahid?
No, not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, cool. Well, Zahid, always appreciate your time. You got anything else you want to say to your fans, Team USA, etc.?
Yeah, just all my fans, everyone that supported me, all my sponsors. I just want to say thank you. Even to my haters that fuel the fire. Flo, you guys are always doing a good job. I'm able to watch all the matches, so thank you guys for that. I'm ready to go out there and go win a world championship for Team USA.
Let's go. Thanks, Zahid.
Yeah.